out the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Weak, phony, ignorant. Those three terms right there are being used to describe a political candidate by the mainstream media. Weak, phony, ignorant. What candidate are they talking about? Trump? Who's the media source that's making the accusation of being weak, phony, and ignorant? Well, the media source is the New York Times. The candidate they're talking about is not Trump. It's not J.D. Vance. It's not RFK. The New York Times is saying that Kamala Harris is weak, phony, ignorant. Why would they turn on the recently coronated Princess Kamala? It is quite a show, folks. It is quite a show. It has hit the fan. It truly has. And you and I, all of us, we're going to learn where humanity stands. Right? Humanity has a test, and it comes up quite frequently, more frequently than I would like to say or see or learn about. With the Nazis in the 1920s and 30s, they had a chance to learn their humanity, and they failed, caused trouble. Right? 15 million Germans died. Allegedly, anywhere from 4 to 8 million Jews died because of the German problem. Humanity failed. And folks, it's not just the Hitlers and the Stalins of the world. There's little people that you'll never hear of that operate on their own little problems, their own little thoughts. When a tyrant makes a decision, it's not always well known and understood, like a Hitler or a Chairman Mao. It can be some no-name person you'll never hear of, making a decision behind closed doors in the dark and secret, and they fail. And a lot of them don't care, folks. A lot of them have no humanity, have no soul. I could be talking about the Rothschilds. I could be talking about a pope. And I could be talking about a lot of different people, right? But every time it comes up to where you and I, the people, are involved, we have a choice in it as well. Maybe when some religious leader fails, it's not our fault. It's not because we didn't see it. Well, it's because we didn't see it. But when it's something big, like the Soviet Revolution, their Red October, when they went nuts, and they fought like hell over it, folks. But ultimately, communism won the day. It lost in the end, but it won the day. And what was the price? Right? When the communists won, what was the price? Well, the price was millions and tens of millions of people were slaughtered. Because ultimately, the Russian people failed to keep their republic, to keep their whatever you want to call the nation they had, their empire, if you will. Here we are today. I want to bring us full circle back. We've got a nation. The people are here. Since we're in charge, supposedly as voters, since we're in charge with a media behind us, since we're supposed to be in charge with people who have sworn to a duty and sworn allegiance to the people, we're supposed to be protected, yet here we are. We've got Kamala Harris prescribing the worst sorts of evil. She's prescribing communism, the theft of property, the murder of innocents. Yeah, I'm talking about babies. I'm talking about the destruction of the nuclear family, the real family, mother, father, children, etc. She's asking for that now, right? She's asking outright for it. And we, the people, have a choice. Our humanity is now being tested. Where are we going to land? Now, if it was just up to me, I would fix things in one shot, right? I could fix it real well. There's no need to cause all the destruction on the planet. But there's no one choice solutions to this. It's a lot of little choices. I find it fascinating that the New York Times, folks, one of the most liberal, fucked up piece of shit newspapers today, and in many ways ever, is calling her weak, phony, and ignorant. I find all three of those descriptions of Kamala Harris to be spot on, to be accurate. I won't even get into, platitudes of each level, but just to make those statements about her. And then, folks, understand, it's not just a writer who's hired there and now he's going to get fired. Whatever that writer wrote, whether good or bad, critical or glowing, it has to get by an editor. An editor has to read it and then approve it. So that opinion of her has been approved by management at the New York Times. Weak, phony, ignorant. And we're starting to see this understanding of where we are at. I wonder if the Democrats are finally starting to look around and go, what the fuck are we doing? What are we asking for here? Yeah, we hate Trump because we're Trump haters. Okay, cool. But why are we saying we need to destroy the country? Why are we leaving the border open? Are enough people starting to see with open eyes the damage and destruction that's coming? And are people looking ahead far enough to see the mass murder by government that's coming? How much longer before they see that? Will they see it and understand it? You see, the Democrats can cheat again. The Democrats can steal the election again. And if they do that, if they're successful in stealing the election, does the media understand their role in this, their complicity? Does the media understand they're no longer going to be the media? They are strictly, and I mean strictly, propaganda with no attempt at all at being news, but rather only made up, phony, plastic banana, good time, rock and roll crap. Right? Made up stories across the board, fiction, right? To make the Democrats look good and to make people who want freedom bad. For example, today, Republican holdouts in the city of Des Moines, Iowa, attacked a train load of nuns, penguins, babies, and fluffy kittens, and that's why they're evil and bad, right? It's like that would never happen, right? But they'll just print shit like that. Is the media kind of waking up here and there? Is it their humanity? Is there a rebellion in the media? Is there a conscience finally? Are they realizing exactly how dangerous Kamala is? They could. I guess we're going to find out. But understand, folks, once the fighting starts, the gloves are off, and it is just going to be a massive, massive shit show. There will, right? The evidence of the powerful losing their humanity, those in charge, it's there. You can see it in the Democrats, their little buddies, Antifa and everyone, right? They are. very dangerous losers. All right. Folks, chance favors the prepared mind. Is yours. We'll see you tonight. You guys have a good day. Eyes wide open. Right? It's going to be one of those kind of weeks. Semper Fi.